Alright, hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders. So you might wonder, why is the sound different? And that's because this is getting recorded about a year after the previous episode. That doesn't mean I had a year-long gap. Instead, what happened was I have a year to a year and a half backlog for Age of Wonders. However, I seem to be missing about 3 weeks of footage. I think it might be on my work USB, but I don't have access to that for another 4 days, and I want to edit the file now. And it's like a low chance that it's actually there. So what I was thinking instead was I have the save file still from where we left off. And when I beat this map, there was a thing I wasn't able to do, and so it was just a pretty standard gameplay of a map. So you've seen it before. You know, you go along, you fight the map. And I didn't really get to use the unit that this map is central for, and I haven't really ever done this on screen, so I thought I would try it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play a little bit unusually in order to show off my mod better. So we're going to basically speedrun this map, but we're going to do it in a really interesting way. That's my plan, because I know one detail about this map now, which I didn't before, which if I had known, I could have done a much more interesting playthrough. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so this is how the unusual play is going to work. Reskar is going to win this map on his own, essentially, with the help of one other unit. And the other heroes I can, just send around doing stuff so that the map doesn't fall apart, basically. Like, so that I don't get overwhelmed by enemies. But I think I should be able to win the map with basically just Reskar. I think what actually happened was I might have lost the game and restarted the map. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's like this, actually. But, because then I lost like 4 episodes after losing and restarting the entire map, and then going through it again. I think I did restart the entire map. I don't remember how that happened. But, yeah, we'll just speedrun it instead, because I seem to have lost all the footage of me losing it. Maybe I don't think I would have, like, deleted it in a rage or anything. I'm not really like that. And if I also have a pretty good memory, so I think I would have remembered doing that, even if I had. But there's a chance I just wasn't recording for, like, 4 episodes, which is a real shame, but it gives me the opportunity to do something kind of unusual, so try to make the positives out of it. I could also see, like, maybe I split up my forces, sent them, and, like, Nomlik got killed or something. I don't really know. But yeah, you'll notice the AI, they're not trying their hardest on this map, so I should be able to do this. Because what I noticed was, the moment I go to this town, so, our draconic children return, and they restored life to the lost one. We assume the egg destroyed long ago. The gold wyvern speaks highly of your care. He shall remain with you. We must thank you. You are a draconian worthy of dragon friendship. We will fight for you and help you protect these lands. So now we have a gold dragon. And this is my plan. We have a very unhappy gold dragon, unfortunately, because I am dedicated to evil. So I'm going to have to start doing good deeds, I think. And because this dragon is going to be my entire playthrough at this point. We've gotten rid of the Forgotten Kingdom mod because it was breaking some things. It's a mod I made that isn't really made to be... It's meant to be a standalone mod for my own use, and it's based on Aberson series by by Garth Nix. I don't know if I will ever go anywhere with it. I was just playing around with it, and it's a very messy mod, so I just disabled it because it doesn't really affect the map except conflict with a bunch of other mods. Going to be a lot of auto combats here because of the unusual gameplay style I'm doing. Because I want to speedrun this map both for time and turns. Okay, that's gonna be my plan. But yeah, here's my plan. My plan is to play utterly ridiculously and win every fight with gold dragons. And if he wants to waste all his spells on my hero, that's fine by me. Let's see here. I cannot damage this. Okay. What do I have available? Basically nothing. Alright. Another stoning. See, the thing about gold dragons is they have, as you can see here, well defending, 20 defense, 21 resistance, 170 health. They do 45 damage with their breath attack. They do 29 damage with their normal attack. This is, of course, my wrong kind of balance mod, making dragons very powerful. But the way I see it, I should be able to win most fights with just the dragon. Now, getting flanked is going to be a huge problem, which is why I didn't attack that entire army on its own. And it only has, 170 health. So I can't go completely crazy here. But elves are also weak to this, so that should, stop that flanking issue. Okay, and this will refresh in a turn. So now I just fall back. And he must be running low on spell points at this point. Yeah, not another stoning that time. The only issue right now is these walls, basically, which are stopping me from doing a proper breath attack. But yeah, getting my dragon as much experience as possible is going to really help in the future fights. And I'll try not to spoil like the modding changes I made too much, because there is a lot of changes since I last played, but if it really becomes noticeable, I'll talk about it. And then it'll go back on the next episode to what it was before. Because more XP means more hit points, and more hit points means I don't get flanked to death as quickly. And that goes for Rest Scar as well. And as you can see here, the dragon, as it levels up, Spirit Breaking, Daze, so many good things. Mostly things that just weaken my opponents. Taking a bit too much damage here, really. I think I will actually be safer off if I just take the hits on the chin. Yeah, they panic, so who cares? And then that's them dealt with. Okay. And as for this fine fellow, there we go. Okay, now I could attack these two, but if they attack me, I get to go first, which will be a nice advantage. And dragons heal pretty quickly. They heal 18 per turn, and then Rest Scar also has this nourishing meal, so I think I might just wait the turn. But I will move maybe here, so that I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But then I can go here, and then here, hop around. But I think I'll be in a better position next turn. And then just do... I don't trust the auto, but I'm speedrunning here, so I'm just going to let them run. We're good guys now. Stalk of Living Vines. I'll sell that. Very good item, but I don't need it because I'm speedrunning. Okay, you guys can go back to defend that town. You can just take a look at what there is to see. Okay. You can head there. You're both done. Excellent. Okay, we got attacked. Excellent. He's decided to send himself in on his own. Very brave. Okay, so I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to buff my dragon. Then, now do I want to go straight for Urlag, or do I want to go for his army? That's the question. I think I'll go for Urlag. Okay. Start him off with a little knockdown. The thing I'm worried about is the Monster Hunter, because that can actually do damage. They're over there. Especially orcs, because they get +2 damage as a racial bonus from my mod. And I think they might have already had a damage bonus in the base game, anyways. Okay. Well, that's Urlag down, so that should lower their morale. I guess not until after the fight. Okay. Now, the nice thing about waiting a whole turn to do this fight is that all my spell power's back. So I can cast Hornet Swarm, which is a very powerful spell against elves. It's basically as good as Chain Lightning if you're fighting elves. Maybe even better. Although maybe I should be using it to take out these monster hunters if I can. Let's see. Now before I do that, I should move out of the way here, so I don't get flanked to death myself. Okay. Get the monster hunters, get the initiates and the phalanx, sure. Phalanx are one of the bigger threats, so that makes sense. Okay, I've got another breath attack up and ready. So I could go... I could just go for it, or I could fall back and let them crowd together. I think I'll do that. So I took 2 damage from that flank, but this way, hopefully they'll gather up. And I don't get hit too hard by these monster hunters here. Okay. Gonna get out of the way again with Reskar. And then hit the monster hunters with a Rust Strike, so they go down faster. And is this the best spot? Let's see. That looks pretty good. That's the monster hunters down? That is the monster hunters down. Okay, looking positive. So I will admit there was a test run of this where I lost my dragon to this fight because I just stuck them in the middle of the guys very overconfidently. So I had to restart everything. So this is the second time round doing this speedrun attempt, essentially. Okay. I mean, I could have just run away and then bought a new dragon and start again, but I didn't want to go back all the way to the beginning. Okay. None of you guys can be affected except for the archer. I guess I can do it on the archer, why not? I have the spell points. Okay. I'm just going to wait until I have another breath ready. I've got 77 health left, so I'm hurting. Okay, the question here is, take out all these guys or go in for the rescue? I think Reskar can handle himself. At least for like a turn or two. Okay, we're down to 69. Reskar is down to 45. Reskar, there's no point in him fighting because he doesn't get experience because they've capped out the experience at level 8 on this map. I'm going to go on the far side of the horseman just so I'm closer to the elves. And then, now, the one point of fighting back, of course, is just to end the fight. There we go. And I'm going to try to be more and more good so these dragons actually don't hate me. And to be more fit in with how Reskar becomes in the future, lore-wise. Okay. So red is still doing stuff. I think I will auto-combat that one. Actually, I shouldn't have auto-combated it. Oh well. Because then I could have healed my dragon more. Okay, they're sending in reinforcements. I'll just let them lose that one. Sure. Okay. So the one thing we'll notice is I think I fixed it actually between episodes way back in the day, so it would have been fixed by now. But I fixed the raise militia ability, so they're not going to have as ridiculous numbers now. They'll still have a lot, but they'll do it about like maybe 3 to 9 per turn instead of having like 80 per turn and destroying an entire town in the process. I couldn't actually fix that engine bug that I talked about, but I just made the ability work slightly differently so that it injures all other militia on the map, and I told the AI, hey, don't use this more than a couple times because you're going to injure all your other militia on the map. So the idea is that they're free, but you're drawing your population to the location. So if you can you can kill your units somewhere else by injuring them by summoning a bunch, but then they're going to be gone and they'll be on the town you summoned them to instead. So that's the new compromise for that, basically. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, we just had an error pop up because of that mod that I disabled, because you're not... You can disable most mods throughout the game and it's fine. My Kingdom mod, like, it was very roughly... It's not on the workshop, you can't actually use it. But basically, you have to just finish some very simple things and then you won't have errors, but I didn't do those because I was just trying to see if I could do something. So it's a very messy mod. It messes around with animations, and that's the only thing that you really can't remove from the game midway, is animations and like clothing mods and that sort of thing, like things that add extra objects to the game. It's a bit more messy, but still the game didn't crash. It just had an error pop up, so I just had to deal with that. All right. So he's already got manticores. Manticores are very strong unit, especially orc manticores. I can't rust strike any of these guys. So I guess Hornet Swarms it shall be. That is a high elf Warbreed. Unfortunately, Warbreed will just get rid of the damage on themselves. Yeah, they have regrowth, so. Which is added by my wrong kind of balance mod. I mean, clearly it's the wrong way to go. Okay. Dragon's looking a little beat up here. The Manticore is a tier 4 as well, like the dragon, so I am concerned about dealing with a tier 4 and a tier 3 at the same time. The dragon is a better tier 4. Okay. But yeah, not this better. What are we looking at? It should be that fine. Okay, so that didn't succeed in killing it, but it did do enough that hopefully the dragon won't die, because it can only attack twice instead of 3 times. Well, it can sprint, so... Okay, I went for my hero. That's fine, sort of. And dragon eventually. There we go. Okay. That was a close fight. Don't want too many of those. And now he's just sent off another group. Okay. Thankfully, he's staggering them. Which means... I can heal the dragon between fights. At least somewhat. Okay, Phalanx Warbird. So tier 2 tier 3 is not nearly as scary as the Manticore. Phalanx is still difficult to deal with. But I can Rust Strike the Phalanx, and I can also do this. There's not a point in Hornet Swarming this thing anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so now it's been weakened, and... Do I want to send the dragon in yet? I think I want to not deal with the Warbreed at the same time if I can avoid it. Okay, I have to keep an eye on this thing because of Beskar, so I'll move over here. It can sprint, so I'm going to move even further away. And then I'm going to spin around just in case it can still reach me. And then let's hit Phalanx with a Rust Strike. And let's see here. That's a good amount of damage. Okay. I need my dragon needs to have regrowth on it. That would be really nice. Okay. And what will I take in return? Like 40 damage. I won't kill it. I might break its spirit. I think what I'll do is actually just stand like here, and then I can get a flank off when it attacks me. And I have a chance of going for the Fearsome and Broken Spirit too. Okay. And also for the freeze. Never gonna work. Okay, there we go. But it does make it retaliate less because it has less movement to use. Okay, won that one. Excellent. Does visiting the Spring of Life do anything? Does not appear to. Is there one of those amazing Shrines of Life? What are they called? Those things that give you regen? I don't see any right now. Okay. Now this is a very easy fight, which I will do, because then I can heal my dragon. I might actually come out ahead of this one if I play my cards right. Okay, so that's plus 15, we're up to 71. Let's see if I can stay there. Does it make a difference which angle I attack from? Not really. Okay, so 1. Remember, we have 15, so now we have 14 to work with. Okay, so I've got 14 to work with. And, okay, so I gained 14 HP. And I got this town. Okay, I will release as vassal, because I'm trying to become good. Did I lose that town already? What happened there? Did I never take it? I never took it. Whoops. Okay. What is that? Just a single... Okay, I guess I'll take him out. Get the healing again. I'm sure there was people like getting a little annoyed at me for that. Okay, let's see. Or not, you know, just screaming at the screen. Not annoyed so much as, what are you doing? It's not like Here's Mind Magic where if you win the fight you get the town. Except in the video that came out last week for Here's Mind Magic, or no, a month ago now at this point, by the time you're watching this video, I think it would be, there was that weird instance where the AI took my town in Here's Mind Magic and it didn't get to keep it, which I've never seen a bug like that before. It was very strange. Summon wild animal. I'm going to just have to summon something to try to take that town, I think. Release as vassal. Because I am trying to be good now. Okay. I don't get good... Oh, I get good even if I release my own towns as vassals. That's weird. Why is that? I guess you're giving them independence, and independence is good. Is that a Dutch thing, maybe? Okay, what do we have here? Right? Yeah, I'm going to want money as well. Okay. Got these huge armies. When I played previously, that big army actually marched up here to this town, and then I had to fight them off with this. It wasn't that hard, but that's what happened last time. Okay. They've probably already built a bunch of troops in this town now. Hopefully I get like a fast thing, I was going to say, or a flyer. Ah, they're sending... Yeah, it looks like they already have a big army again. Okay, Summon Horn God. That would be good to have. I think I'll go for the Druidery first. Some sort of healing ability would be amazing too. That is something I can beat. And this way it actually... Oh my. Okay. They definitely have armies. I'm going to do this fight before I get surrounded by all this mess. Hopefully I can heal from this fight. It's going to be less likely. Because he's going to be casting spells. Or at least he could be. That's an Orc Phalanx this time as well. Okay. Give the dragon the heal. And then... I guess I'm going to have to accept some flanking damage here. I could move one step closer, though. And get that... No, I can't. Okay. And the bad luck finally caught up to me because of my evil. This is going to be a mess. Yeah, not looking forward to dealing with that. Okay, get me out of there. At least they didn't go, like, ham on me. These guys could have, yeah. Could have done a war cry or something, but they decided not to, which is nice of them. Okay. And if they just want to keep defending like that, that is totally fine by me. Yeah. There we go. And one of these days the freeze will pay off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Fireball? D-spell? Neither. Okay. Do I have any more healing available? No. Alright. Well, Dragon's the one that needs the XP. Yeah, you don't want to do that defense strat against something that can... has a ranged attack, or a breath attack even. Okay. Good, everything's good. Gargantuan animal. I could get one of those ready just in case. He is actually an evil sort of guy. He has destruction magic, right? So that's why, but he also has creation, so he's a mix. Good and evil. He's a difficult man. Okay. Let's see what these guys do. Actually, no, why, but wait. Why don't I just take them out and heal as I go along? More manticores. My plan to win with a single gold dragon is looking less and less likely. But the gold dragon is also getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, do less than 15 damage and we're friends. Thank you. Let's see here. Gonna risk this? Oh, that does nothing. Okay, what are you gonna do? Just defend again. Not the right choice. Kind of makes them a freebie to attack with the dragon. It's because they get a guaranteed first strike if they attack me. Attack you. Get more healing. That's a very weird way to heal my army. Don't care so much about you right now. I just want this dragon in tip-top shape for whenever that manticore comes along. I mean, it's not... It's more of an abusive way to heal my dragon. Because he's got these armies spread out everywhere, but that's kind of his fault. Okay, does this town actually have defenders? And how many? 2 manticore riders. Okay, I don't actually want to fight that. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, this town is fully reinforced again. It's pretty impressive. So these are armies that he got previously, right? So they're... Yeah, get over there, get over there, get over there. Okay. Yikes. Forget this for the moment. I think, yeah. Just give me, I just want things to cover my back, basically, when I get flanked. Yeah, okay, excellent. So I want to move in... Shame I didn't take that town when I did. And also happiness would be, like, being good would be really useful right now. Alright, so I have to be quick here. Move army up, go, 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 go. Move army up, go, 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 go. Okay. More manticores. Wow. Okay, get in there. Move up. Come on, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. We're waiting for you. Waiting for the AI. Waiting for the AI to do a fight somewhere. If you go to a menu, it often helps with them finishing their fight for whatever reason. Erlag lost the battle. Wait, are these people fighting each other? I don't think I noticed that last time because I was much slower, right? Because I was being more cautious. Instead of this ridiculous method. Okay, dragon's almost full health. Why not make it completely full health? Okay. That is a very large army. I would love to cast Hornet Swarm, but I'm kind of worried I'll need it for the next fight. Well, no, I can still do it, I think. Okay, where is... Yeah, you guys are just going to be in here to distract them. Maybe encourage them to charge forward. Or group up. No. They're staying basically still together. I might just skip their turn moving because it's so slow. They're keeping themselves spread apart, unfortunately. I mean, it's good strategy. It's more annoying for me. Do the old ablative shield of tier 1s. Okay, and I'm actually going to at least soften them up somewhat. And the griffins are going to just cover the dragon's back so it can't get flanked. Which is going to be my plan against the manticores as well. And this is why I need more casting points. Once again, they're just crowding up. This is probably why I lost this game. It was probably, like, unwinnable. Because the AI just had so many troops. And then I had to... I think I actually... me losing this right here was actually what caused me to fix Raised Militia, if I recall correctly. But I'm kind of half guessing there because it's been so long. Okay. Well, I don't mind losing that serpent entirely. I don't like how many of those guys are left alive, so can I target them somehow here? It doesn't look like I get to target both. That's 3 more down. Can't get the Griffin up. Good. Call this episode Dragon Rampage. Yeah, I like it. Winning the impossible fight with the gold dragons. Something like that. Because, like, he's so much further ahead of me right now, it's ridiculous. Mostly due to the snowballing effect, right? If you're able to summon a huge army, then you can get a bunch of troops, and then if you can get a bunch of troops, you can get resources earlier than everyone else, and then you can build a huge army, and so on and so on. Okay. I'm gonna fall back until I get my breath attack. Get you out of there so you don't die, maybe? Because I don't want to lose them, I want it for the next fight if I can. But now they're actually grouping up here, so a breath attack would be really nice. Or another Hornet Swarm, but I think I'll save that one. And if any Age of Wonders players that haven't played my Wrong Kind of Balanced mod are wondering, because you recognize it, yeah, no, this gold dragon is bigger than it should be. I increased the size of the model. I wanted the dragons to be more, you know, dragony, more intimidating. Would you like to get rid of that for me? Thank you. Okay. What does the breath attack look like now? Not bad. Is there other guys behind that? Not really, so this is actually a good place to shoot from. Okay. There we are. And you don't need to be there. There we go. Okay, I think that's everyone. My serpent is dead. Alright. And now my hero's the one that they're coming for. Ooh. Time to get out of there. This could actually be a problem. Let's just... Okay. Maybe I need to get rid of these guys. 4. Up to 4 times. Yeah. Okay. Now they've gotten a taste for him, they're going to just keep coming for him. There we are. And I spit on those others. Okay, Borg is good. Hopefully the dragon doesn't get too beat up here, because I'm going to need to spend my next battle healing my main hero. Okay. Is there anyone over... There's 2 guys over there. Okay. There we go. That should be that. Oh, not quite. Okay. The warg. There's something in the way for the warg there. Alright. Hit you. Now the warg can get in there. Then you can come down here. And that's the fight. Okay. So dragon is full health. Hero isn't looking so good. I now have this city. Time to do good. They're gonna go take that town back. That's fine. What is this? Just 1. Okay. I should probably attack that while I can. And I just want more and more Druidry. Like, the Horn God is great, but I don't have the time to summon it, so... I just need casting points right now. Okay, no secret units here. Just... Okay. Shouldn't be too bad with the extra help from the wyverns here. I'll just... And let's take this out. Okay. Because fighting like 2 or 3 manticores at a time is not something I want to do. So the quicker I can chop them down, the better. Okay, where is my main hero? He is just behind there. Alright. Get out of there. Heal yourself. Dealing with some spooky guys. Bad luck again. Not the time for bad luck. Can I get another hit in there? No. Okay, so I'll just pin them down. Somewhat. Anyways. They probably don't mind leaving anyways, but... I don't know, they went for the fight. Okay, good. This is exactly why I summoned them. So the dragon doesn't die. Okay, now you can flank these guys. Yeah. Might be a dangerous thing to do, but you can. Can I get... I don't have like a crossbow or anything, so I don't think I should do that. Okay. I'm gonna go a tiny bit further and get the flank. Okay, and then... That's them gone. Excellent. And now... You can get the flank over here. And you... are just gonna have to survive. And you don't have much health left though, so... Now he can sprint, so let's see if he goes for the Rescar here. Yeah. Okay, he just goes for the wars. That's fine. And all the experience again to the Gold Dragon. Okay. Wonderful. Now I need more of those. So those were Eldritch Animals. Okay. So, won a battle... Ah. He's fighting the humans here. And he just... Wow. That must have been quite the fight. We can actually watch these fights. Okay. Maybe I'll just, like, speed through it. I'm just kind of curious what happened here. Alright, so I'm going to try something I've never done before, because Urlog lost that huge battle, and I'm curious about it, because I didn't know the AI was even fighting each other. So we're just going to do, like, this big ol' like cinematic overview, top-down battle sort of thing here. And I'll put it on fast forward, and so we can watch the battle go. Just, like, rapidly watch the troops fight each other, watch the cannon take down hordes of troops. I've disabled the flags. I don't know if that makes it look better or worse. I'll give it a shot this way. I won't be able to move the mouse to point to things because that'll move the camera around, sadly. I might be able to disable that somewhere. Actually, have I ever wanted to move the camera with a mouse? Not really. I should probably disable that if I can. Okay, so what is Urlog's plan here? Yeah, he fireballs down the cannon before it can do much. So Urlog's looking like he's got the bigger force right now. But the guy he's attacking has the better force for sure. Because he's got like halberds and stuff instead of just basic irregular troops. And he's got horsemen, and he's also got the flame tank still, which should do really good against this huge army of chaff. Yeah, Lucien van Kiersberg. Yeah, look at that. He just took down like a quarter of their army with a single flamethrower shot there. So that's that. The entire right side of the battlefield completely cleared, basically. He's just got those blinded troops over there, which aren't going to be a problem. So as long as his middle holds, he should not have too much trouble here. Urlog is a better spellcaster, it appears. Which is the only thing keeping him kind of still in the fight, I think, at this point. As we know from watching the end result, that it's going to be a fairly even outcome. Yeah, Urlog's taken the center, so the left flank there isn't going to stand a chance being completely surrounded like that. But the tank is just going to move down the center line now and kill everything in its path. So Lucian's losses are going to be totally based on how fast his tank can move down the line. And how many fireballs Urlog has at his disposal. Well, also, okay, yeah. So he wasn't able to take down the tank because he wasn't careful with it, and tanks are weak to lightning. So it's actually not looking so good for him, but Urlog must be out of spells at this point. I think Lucien shouldn't have been using his blinding flash to kill units. He should have just been trying to disable their range attacks and then move on. Let his own troops finish the damage there. But yeah, his horsemen, far better units. Oh, and he actually managed to keep his left flank in the end there. Because Urlog had to pull his troops back to deal with the tank. So yeah, good for Lucian. And then we won't watch the next one, but Urlog did what here? He just moved in afterwards and finished off what was left, I think? Yeah, looks like that. He just sent in even more troops, but it cut down both their armies quite significantly. Alright, well unfortunately it doesn't appear there's an option to disable the camera, moving with your mouse, which it'd be really nice if I could, but I guess that's just not in the cards. So Urlog has weakened himself, which is awesome. He's got this force here, which I can go for next turn. Oh, the banners still seem to be missing. Did I not change? Oh, I see. Right, you can't actually leave the screen. So when you make a change, you actually have to click on it, and then you have to press OK. You can't go to a new screen. So, there we go. Hopefully that was the correct settings. Now we can actually see the troops again. Okay. What is that? That's a nothing army, yeah. The only problem with this army here is that it has the trebuchet and I can't do... Okay, I'm neutral now, so my dragons should be happier. Although all my other troops are going to be less happy because my alignment changed. So they should have minus 100. The dragon should also have minus 100, but it also doesn't have the minus 500 anymore from me being evil. And how long does the alignment change? How long does that alignment change unhappiness last? 10 turns. Okay. So it lasts quite a while. Yeah, the problem with the trebuchet is simply going to be that I can't breathe on it because they're going to be immune to the ability there. Okay. Take him down. Not quite. And they have sprint, sadly. So now my main hero's in trouble. Yeah. But I have sort of prepared for this by having that nourishing meal still ready. And... okay, awesome. That's the trebuchet gone. And I can breathe on the Warbreed. So there we go. Okay. Dragon is now a champion. Nice. Go and deal with this army. He's taken me to... did he lose anything in the process there? No, he didn't. Okay. I'll have to take that town back. That's just free, free goodness, because then I'll release them as vassals again. It's going to make me less happy that I'm losing towns. But free goodness. I can't really deny that. Okay. We're going to hop up there. The other guys to come. You are coming down to help. And that is that. Alright, move you guys as quick as I can. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. Keep on moving. Okay, there we are. And let's see. What is slowing me down? I can't quite tell here. I guess my dragon is. Okay. Urlog's done his turn. He takes a long time to move because they move all their units one at a time. Yeah, I don't want to leave the dragon behind for this fight, so... because the dragon's the whole point of everything here. But I can start working on a gargantuan animal if I do nothing this turn. There's their hero again. And there's his throne, so I can take him out to just like that. Let's see what he has with him. Where is he? Supposedly he's right here. I guess he's invisible. But I wonder how he managed to pull that off. How many fights have I lost? That's an ally technically. It's a vassal, so I don't think that counts as me losing a town. So maybe no fights. Okay. Oh, that's Shagna. Probably moving invisibly. Okay. That would make more sense if it was her. Okay. Do I want to give my dragons a boost? Yeah. So now they should have 235, yeah. Okay. Get it there. Maybe I'll put one up as bait. I don't know if he'll fall for it. Hopefully he does. Nah. Okay. That's fine. I can just stand up here. And then only one can get me at a time. And these guys will get ready to flank whoever attacks. And Blight Tusk, I don't really have a use for. They can maybe draw out some hits from someone. Of course, I think this will heal faster than I can hurt it if they have some sense to them, but I don't think they will. Thankfully. Yeah, they don't want to attack the dragon because they know it'll get them killed if they do. But they want to like lock it in place, so they just guard by it. Okay. I'd rather finish that off than get the experience. Like, I'd rather have less damage to deal with. Okay. City awaits its fate. Okay, whoever the person was. Oh, they're still there. They're still there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move over there then. This is what they want. Okay, wait. Release as vassal for even more goodness. We're gonna make these dragons happy, just you wait. They're gonna get more unhappiness because of me changing my allegiance again. But you gotta do what you gotta do for the dragons, right? Okay. What is going on here? Two Manticore Riders. Okay, that's not a problem. I mean, it's annoying, but it's doable. Still just right up there. And you can see invisible units, can't you? Yeah, so I don't know what that quest is then. Unless there's like a double invisible unit. Could you like stand right there? Huh. I don't know what that's about. Some sort of visual error maybe. Okay, and just a direct damage spell would be nice to have. Grab that and then grab the Horn God, or just go for the Horn God at this point? I think direct damage, and then Horn God. Okay. Maybe I take this giant army, and I camp it over in the Dragon City instead. I think that's the play. Okay. And then you guys can defend this town. Perfect. Okay. Has he returned? I don't know. Going for this, though. I now have a golden layer, so I can get more gold dragons. So I can not worry about having all these extras anymore. I can just have a pure gold dragon army. Reach? Not yet. Okay. Look at the coward. Sorry about this. Chance to stun, I'll take it. Didn't happen. Okay, bad choice. Took them long enough. Okay. There you go. Give me a gold dragon. I can't rush this. That's from the wrong kind of balance, that they're unrushable now. Okay, Urlag is deciding to take all these places that his ally, or whoever that was, just wasn't good. Oh, Ancestral Spirit is so good to have. Okay, then after that I'll get the Horn God. Do I want to take that town back? I could just use these guys. I think. Oh, that's actually quite the force. Okay. Oh, that's actually a really strong force. Okay, never mind. You can keep that town. Where do they get that army from? Maybe I should go over there. Just deal with that before it's in my back line. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. Just have to be careful not to lose my guys during that fight. Do I have any nasty spells I can cast on them? No. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna wait until she's done moving. Looks like she is now. I'm gonna wait until everyone's done moving, just in case something happens. that I need to turn my attention to. This all looks fine. Still hasn't taken the mainland here. Schmerklin has invaders. Oh. What are you doing down here? With my lands? Should probably get that done so they get happy. Yeah. Should probably give them some troops as well. How about... There you go. Okay, let's go for that Horn God. Horn God is the best unit in the game. There will be an episode, like 2 or 3 maps after this, where I really show off the Horn Gods, so I don't need to do that now. But maybe I can give you a little sneak peek at them, depending on how this map goes. Okay. Do I want to attack the center, or do I want to attack... I think I want to attack the center. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then you guys there. Alright, perfect. This should be pretty straightforward. The only risk here is going to be losing a hero. Which is definitely a risk. Okay, what's she gonna do? She's just gonna stand back, huh? Okay. I should have some decent spells on me. Harmonizing Energy, Starblades, Magic Fist. Starblades on the dragon sounds fun. That sounds silly. Okay. Silly in the best way. Okay, the other thing to keep in mind is these guys are only level 5, so I should be getting them leveled up for the next map. I'm going to cut back into our normal playthrough after this, so the next map I will just have the levels these guys had, so they'll all be level 8 for the next map. See how much I can do. Not bad. Let's see, that's fine. Seduction's going to be annoying. Quick dash. Quick dash. Quick dash dragon. Don't mind if I do. Yum. Okay. Let's get the squishy guy out of there. Where is he? You, Groshak. Get out of here. Okay. I don't want to deal with seduction. How far can you get? Not far enough. You can web those guys. Nice. Okay. And if I lose any, like, spiders or whatnot, just know that I didn't lose them in the proper fight. Well, actually, I guess I lost this whole maps, technically, this time around. But in the long run, I didn't lose any. Okay, and the apprentices should, or the apprentice should be able to dispel any mind control that happens. Okay. Just get the griffins in there. Take you down so there's less to deal with. I should do that with more of their troops if I can. Get webbed, excellent. Okay, because Nomlet can resurrect everyone, and he's a very kind fellow. In fact, in the next map, he tries to go for a no-kill on goblins policy, which is a pretty fun little thing I do. I don't think I manage it, but it's a fun thing to go for. Okay, that's good enough. Close enough. Yeah, these things are so strong. Shadow Stalkers. Okay. So, I would like to not have to deal with these. So that my dragon can be useful over here. How would you like to fight those instead? Okay. And yeah, fear not, Nomlet can resurrect those little baby spiders. You can hear them inside the web. No! fire going. Alright. And that's not going to do much. But yeah, I'm just rushing through this fight for the same old reason as last time. Speed running. Pow. Yeah, Starblades on a dragon is ridiculous. Especially on a golden dragon for trying to fight Shadowstalkers. Well, how dare you. Actually, these hunter spiders are in my way. Huh. That was actually kind of not the right move at all. Wait. No. Dragon only gets 2 attacks then. Okay, finish you off. And finish you off. And finish you off. Alright. Town secured. Again. Release his vassal. Okay. You guys are all out of here. Just give me the griffins. There we go. Was that all my griffins, really? I guess I lost one. Okay. And yeah, you guys can come as well, I guess. Because you 3, I want to head over to the Dragon City. Can you hop over there? Not yet. Okay. Good. All done. 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 Domain invasion at Jabuga. Oh, right, that was the underground one. And down here as well. Oh! He's taking that town. He's not asking. Okay. My. Alright. Get a gargantuan animal ready, I guess. And over here, you guys are gonna have to run away up here. Excellent. Oh, at different speeds, I don't like that. Try to stay together at least a little bit. Yeah, I don't know where her final town is. Shegna's still out there. But if I just take this out, that'll save my town for me. So that's fine. I'm gonna have to leave the snake behind, I think. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave everyone behind. Okay, what are we dealing with? Maybe I shouldn't. That is a lot. That is a whole lot of Manticore Riders now. Okay, is there anything I can do to help these guys? There's a town right above them, right? Yeah, oh, they're getting invaded too. Okay. Well, how about you head back? And we'll take these 3 for sure, and we'll try to get the others in as quickly as possible. It's annoying having to actually keep track of my empire while I'm playing this. Well, I'm just trying to speedrun and abandon everything behind me. There's Shegna right there. Okay. So she was around there, somehow. Maybe she's just, like, super invisible. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. Kind of spooky. I think she probably has a Throne City again by now. Unfortunately. Ancestral spirits are good. Okay, I'm gonna hit him on the side there. Shegna, Broken Spirit, maybe? Oh, she has First Strike. Nasty. Okay. How about that? Nope. Alright. This is kind of a scary fight, actually. Are they trying to seduce my... Oh, they're trying to seduce my Griffin, not my Dragon. Good. I just did that so that she wouldn't come to help her troops, basically. So I guess that worked perfectly. Okay. Get out of there. Now the Shadow Stalkers are all going to go crazy and backstabby, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, Root Spears barely does anything. Ancestral Spirit, on the other hand, barely does anything. I thought they would do better. They're not weak to Divine, I guess? Or to Spirit, rather? Nope. Okay. Blinded my dragon. Actually not a bad play. For her. Because now I can't do my breath attack. Which is how I deal with, like, you know, all these ravens, for instance. So that's going to be harder. I don't need to actually try to do damage here, I just need to turn them around. So my dragon takes less damage. Okay. Exhausting Fatigue, no thank you. Flank, that's barely going to do anything. Do I step into this, or do I just stay out of the way? I think I just stay out of the way. Because if they seduce Reskar and then send him to attack the dragon, that would be so bad. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if I lose Reskar technically. But still. Okay. Boom. Lock down you boys. This is why I love these guys so much. Just being able to plonk, put... being able to put a troop somewhere on the battlefield for free is just amazing. Like anywhere on the battlefield you'd want. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can teleport. Especially they're actually like a decent troop as well. But if they were just super weak, it wouldn't matter. Okay. Let's try to get my troops back here. No such luck on that front. Root Spear. That'll do it. Was that the wrong succubus? No, it wasn't. Okay. Might take him down, but I'll probably die before I do. But let's go for it. Okay. They died. But yeah, my spellcasting is really making the difference in this battle here. So many ravens. Let's see. I don't have my breath ready, so I guess I'll just go in for the attack. I'll get Reskar out of here. And do one of those. And this Griffin... Ugh. It's a goner. I'm gonna need to summon more units, or get out of here though, because now if those Manticores come in, I'm in big trouble. Okay. Get rid of those stupid ravens. Got Shagnagon. The fight isn't over yet. Okay. 2 ravens left. That's fine. Oh, that's a succubus, not a raven. Oh, same difference. Heal my dragons somewhat for the next fight. And now I need to get out of here as soon as possible.